Hey! Hello. How are you doing today? I'm back for another whatever this is. I've just worked out. I've got to turn my watch off. It just reminded me to turn my watch off. Thank you for that. I don't know if you can hear that clicking. We've had this clicking before. It's the fridge. It's on its last legs, I think. But how are we doing? All right. Apologies again. I'll not promise to do it every week when I'll never know what I'm doing every week. Got like guns there. Oh, they look pretty good, that, doesn't it? It's just after a workout. Just life gets in the way of things as usual, and as most people that listen to me or have spoken to me over the last couple of weeks will know, that we unfortunately lost another member of the family, one of my aunts, and like I said to a lot of people, it's like one of my mums, basically, because most of my aunts are like my uncles, and like my dad's and my mum's, my aunts. So yeah, it was sad. It wasn't COVID before. She was ill. She had kidney problems, and I think it's just caught up with her. With illness as illness is. Just your body gets overwhelmed in the end, doesn't it? So it was a bit sad, and but then, like I say, we had a lot of family time. A lot of people got together. It was culturally, the ones that, if you don't know, we will go to the house where they lived, which was where my cousins lived now, and family will come over, friends, whoever will come over to mourn. But then, the closer members of the family will stay there to support each other, really. And you just talk, it gets a bit dependent on. I remember when brother-in-law passed away and we were there every day. It depends on the situation in terms of when it's such a surprise. I know a lot of people knew my aunt was ill. They didn't know the exact ins and outs of it, but a lot of people knew, so it was like you didn't have to recount what happened. And whereas with my brother-in-law, it's like, and then one person will go and then another person will come, and then you have to say saying the same thing over and over and over again. But you get past that point, and then you kind of just talk. Then you'll remember other stuff. I remember when she used to do this, or remember when he used to do that. Yeah. So it's like, then you're recounting more happy memories. There's a bit of upset at the beginning. There's so yeah, it's but it's mentally quite exhausting. And as you know, I do talk a lot, and I did talk a lot with a few of my cousins. But it was also nice seeing them as well. And like I say, that whole family get together thing is pretty cool. In terms of you're there to support each other, really. I was there yesterday. I mean, the funeral was on Wednesday, just gone. But I was there. We went there yesterday just in case anybody came over. Because, like I say, in that house now it's only youngsters. My uncle, who passed away a few years ago, it's my aunt, his wife. So there's like youngsters. I say youngsters, but we always say that an older person within the family. So they're two older people within that immediate part of the family. But like I said, we're all quite close. So they know if they need any advice. It's normally for advice, and what do I need to do in this situation, in terms of if there's something that you need, something that's to be done, or some cultural thing that you don't know about, or anything like that. That's where your older folks come in, and then you learn from them, and then you take that forward, and you'll be the older person for the next generation of people. That's how it is. But that's yeah. So that's why I was off. Probably 2 weeks ago. I think I did this. I don't know, but I'm precariously balanced again on the boxes. I need to bring that thing downstairs and stick it on there. It'll be fine. I will eventually. But anyway, yes. But what I did, like I said to a few people, and I'm not going to go into the ins and outs of it. If you want to know what I learned, you'd have to ask me, because I'll tell you individually. I'm not gonna tell you on this. So if you want to speak to me, speak to me. All right? Yeah. Well, if I know something, just ask me. I will tell you. I've already told one person, so yeah, it gave me a lot of thinking about. What I was thinking about was what was upsetting me, why I was upset, or why I was sad. Upset is a similar thing, isn't it? But why was I so sad? what was the reason. So I was trying to get down to the ball, get down to the point of what was the reason what was said, and I got to learn what I think in it. I will need to speak to somebody professional about it, just to kind of hash it out and to see. Well, I'll get to that in a sec. But yeah, just I learnt a lot about what makes me me. If you get what I mean, you'll understand when I explain what I would say revelations, possibly revelations, but things that I learnt about myself. You'll understand what I was talking about. But yeah. But from that, so I've got to a point now. I'm thinking, yeah, that's pretty interesting conclusion that I've come to. Now, what do I do with that information? And that's where I probably need to speak to somebody professional and see what they, see. Okay, how is that affecting me now? Is there things that I need to think about or change to, or to understand that, and how? So and a professional person will obviously, who is in the game, like a counsellor or whoever, whatever, in that game, would be able to advise me better. So that was the good thing that I got out of it. But that was just me talking to myself off camera. But it was an interesting things I thought about, and it's quite interesting just recounting these things and going back to how you think that they're affecting you now. And we do carry a lot of stuff from our childhood. The door's open, the window. It's windy outside, and and it's a lot of what you see and you hear and you experience. You carry a lot of it forward. But yeah, it was like I say, interesting experience and interesting thoughts, interesting all round. But yes, that was the thing. It's going to keep us slamming. Oh. I finally might have my problem diagnosed this week coming. I've got a scan this week finally, so that'll be nice to know what's wrong with me. And my heel's hurting. Now I'll have to get that checked. I'm hoping it's not my Achilles, but it seems to be where the Achilles connects on your heel, and I don't want it to be, because Achilles is a bad one. Plus I won't be able, it'll make me immobile, and so I won't be able to walk, and I won't be able to train properly, and that's no train makes Dal not a nice boy. But yes, so I just wanted to show my face and say hello, and just say what up. I've been thinking a lot. That's what it is. It's what you can do, really. There's everybody's kind of busy with stuff and bits and bobs, whatever you got. Everybody's got something going on, haven't they? And most of mine's been back and forth to my cousin's house. So, but yeah, could do with some fun times. Could do with a holiday. But I've said that so many times. Nice beach holiday abroad. I need a hot climate. I need some hot weather. I need to work on my tan. That's what I need to do. With some company. Definitely need company. But yeah, other than that, it's been same old work. Started my new job. Just a lot of learning. It's just picking up things. So I don't even. It's not do you like it or don't you like it. I don't know whether I do or don't. It's just because until I know what I'm doing and how I'm doing it, it's work at the moment. So I neither dislike it or like it. People are nice. People seem nice and friendly and helpful. So yeah, but the worst thing about it is, like, since I started, it hasn't been 4 weeks yet. it's been so on. I mean, the first week or so, you kind of okay, what's this? I'm like, it's not overwhelming, but it's okay, I got to pick this up. Okay, well, I'm trying to understand this and this. And then I've had days off in between. Like I've had to have days off for the funeral, and then going to my cousin's house and stuff like that. So it's so it's been a bit broken up. So it's hard to. The door's gone again. Close. Don't open. Stupid thing. Why is it open? It never closes. Is it because of the air pressure inside the room? I can't close it because it locks me in. Is there something wrong with the handle? I'm going to try and be clever. I'm going to try and be clever. And every time I try and be clever, it never works. Okay, that's me trying to be clever. I'll try to jimmy it with a mop. I've got the comfortable t-shirt on today. Because I'm just, like I said, I just trained to. That was a made-up training session. Flipping killed. I think I did 500 odd calories. Oh, my battery's about to fuck. I've been swearing a lot lately. I'm saying that, it's something new. I swear a lot all the time. 14% I should be enough. What? Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out this nutrition thing. That's not working. Nobody's helping. Everybody just kind of throws stuff at me. With no rhyme or reason. It's like that. No, I need to understand it. I don't need the recipes. I need to understand. When I understand it, when I understand the theory of it, then I can. I need that revelation. That's what I need. I need the light bulb. Kind of worked. Yeah. So what's occurring? Nothing's occurring. I've never watched that. That's from what's that program? The one with James Corden in it. Gavin and Stacey. I've never watched it, but she says that in that. What's occurring? I know a lot about things that I haven't seen. It's weird. But probably because I don't know why. I watch too much TV. Everybody knows that. I'm watching the Chestnut Man at the moment on Netflix, it's interesting. It's like a serial killer-y kind of vibe on it. Somebody sent me a friend request. I don't know who that was. The name didn't seem familiar. It just popped up on my screen. That's fine. But yes, and then what else did I watch? Oh, Ted Lasso on Apple TV. That's actually really good. It was really it won some awards recently, but I just binged through it in a week. That's pretty good. I enjoyed that. It was the premise is I'm not going to go into the whole. He's a American football team manager, coach, and he gets hired to manage a Premier League football team in the UK, a made-up team called AFC Richmond. He has no football knowledge, but he's a coach. He's the most sort of optimistic and he's like uplifting person in the world, and and you can't not like his character. He's Jason Sudeikis, who you'll have seen him in loads of films. He's just like an uplifting character, and you can't not like him. You can't not like him. But the characters in it are really good. The football players, and apart from him and his assistant, everybody else are pretty much English. Well, I mean, set in the UK, so it's like all UK based and UK actors. But yeah, it's a comedy, but it's got some nice themes to it. I like it. I enjoyed it, and they'll do another series. It's only done 2 series, but I've seen the first 2 series now, and so the way it's been received, they'll definitely do a 3rd one. It's no brainer, really, and it's good. It's written well. And yeah, and like it's a slow character development as well. It's not like everything about the characters in the first 5 seconds. It's like there's different things that you learn as they're going along and why they're like that, which is it's good. I like it. So I definitely recommend that. And then there's probably 300 other things I've watched as well that I can't think at the moment. Bake Off's back on. That's I enjoy that. And Taskmaster's back on, and I enjoy that. They make me they entertain me and make me laugh, respectively. But both of them actually do make me laugh as well, because Noel Fielding does make me chuckle, and so does Matt Lucas. I quite like Matt Lucas as well. And then on the flip side, Taskmaster, it consistently makes me laugh, like laugh out loud. That was my laugh out loud noise. Blah. But yes, I want to watch No Time to Die, of course, the new James Bond film, and I won't spoil it, but I did enjoy it. It's 2 hours and 43 minutes long. I think it's 2 hours 43. I've got the numbers stuck in my head for some reason. So manage your bladder before you go. I managed to not get up to go to the toilet all the way through, but I was dying by the end of it because I forgot in the morning again. I drank too much water, and if I'm going to the cinema, I need to not do the big 3 pints of water in the morning, because it doesn't stand me in good stead for the rest of the day. But I did manage it, and I enjoyed it. It's the last one that Daniel Craig's doing, so they'll obviously take it forward into next year. Probably they'll announce somebody, but yeah, I like Daniel Craig. He was a good James Bond. He's probably my favourite James Bond. Yeah, definitely my favourite James Bond, and probably because I had a bit of a man crush on him as well. But he played the part really well, and I've seen his subsequent interviews after this film, and when he's talking about it, and he was like how much he enjoyed it, and also what he wanted to take it into a more of a different direction, and he made not progressive in the progressive, like the whole, because if you look at the previous James Bond films, there's not they're like individual films with recurring characters, whereas his has been an arc. His has been a story arc. All of his films have links, so the story progresses, and that's what I like, the progression of his character. You see from Casino Royale to No Time to Die, you see the progression of his character, and there's always been a link. I mean, this links to Casino Royale, so there's a link all the way to the beginning, which I don't think any other James Bond film really did. Apart, so you had the recurring characters of M and Q and Miss Moneypenny and Felix Leiter. I suppose they're the most common ones that you had, and you had all those. But then you had a progression, like M changed, and then there's a photo. You see a picture of M, the Judi Dench M in the film, and like I say, but the story kind of connects all the way through, which I never actually just thought of that. Never thought about that. I knew they're connected, but it's actually a ongoing story that went. Oh, that's pretty good. But then that's like this. But you see his character progression and how much he changes throughout the films, and it's been like 10 years, I think, he was doing it, like commitment to the films. But I did enjoy it. I like James Bond films anyway. But I enjoyed that film. It was a good film, and it was a good action story. Lots of things going on. Good actors. Christoph Waltz is class, as always, even though he's only in a little bit. But then Rami Malek is in it, and I can't remember all the names. I don't know why I'm going through all of it. Lashana Lynch, who plays at 00 as well. She was good in it. There's a few lads who wasn't good in it ever. See, it's happened again. I knew it was going to fall. Stupid thing. Hello. That was my hand. Precariously balanced. I'm going to take one thing out and just one over there. Oh, stop being an arse. Well, that's not turned around. I'll do it that way now. Upside down then, I hope I wasn't. I'm only doing it by the timer. The timer's at the top. I'll just lean down like this and say, hello, how are you? Alright. I'm okay. I just fell over a little bit, but I'm alright now. Yes, don't fall. Don't fall, you stupid thing. I had to replace the bloody camera lens. Not the camera lens. The front one, it's the light, the sun that's making it. If there's streaks across it, it's the sun. It's not my ethereal glow. The back camera, the thing cracked, and then the top bit smashed, and I'll try and change it. I did change it, but I think I've messed it up. The camera's a bit knackered on this now anyway. I do need a new phone, but it can wait. It can wait till next year, I'm sure. I've got too many other things to pay for. Too many other things. This, that, and everything. And somebody else can take this phone. They don't use the camera. The boys can have it. They don't use the camera much on their phones. But yeah, so films and that. Yeah, managed to go to the cinema. So, you know, I love the cinema. My happy place. I love going. I genuinely just, everything just leaves me when I'm in the cinema. I just enjoy the experience of the film. I don't even think about anything, and that's what it should be. That's what anything that you can get lost in like that. That's your happy place. There's one or two things that happen like that where I just don't think about anything like that, and I feel, yeah, time can just stop. It's a couple of things, a couple of times, some people, some places. It's like, oh, if I could just pause this moment and that's it, I'm happy now. I wish you could do that, couldn't you? Just pause. Okay, I'm really enjoying this. I'm really loving this. I don't care about anything else at the moment. Anything else that's going on. I'm just in the moment and just want to pause and just have that moment for as long as you want that moment. Or go back and rewind in your head to a moment and just say, I want to relive that. I was thinking about this yesterday because I was driving. I was thinking, I wish I could go back to that moment, just that exact moment, and also just to see how you felt at that moment, or feel how you felt at that moment. Because I think you kind of, because you start misremembering, don't you, after a period of time, and depending on the situation, if it was a good situation, you misremember in terms of you make it better, and if it was a bad situation, you make it worse. We're so weird like that. Our brains, I keep on saying, our brains are mental, but yeah, you kind of but I'm just talking about good stuff. Forget the bad situations. Just think of the good situations, and you kind of misremember and make them even more, and I suppose then you miss them even more as well, and that's. I wish I could have that again, and like because you've built this thing in your brain, going, it was this, and it was this, and there was fireworks, and the earth moved, but it's me thinking about moments. There's plenty of them, but there's one or two that stand out, and you think, oh yeah, bring it back. That one. If only, if only. Nothing seems to work the way you want it to, so you kind of just have to try your best. Yeah, try your best. Try your best. I wasn't going to say anything profound then. 25 minutes of time flown by again, hasn't it? It's me rambling on like a rambler in rambling boots. Somebody shouting at us. There's no news on the builders, by the way, of getting work done on the house. Just so this ain't turning into a room in any get my words out. This is not turning into a room anytime soon, because I can't get a bastard builder. So we'll update you on that in the future. I'm just worried if and when we do, is where we're going to put all this stuff. There's so much stuff in here. There's going to be a lot of thrown away, I think. This is probably the least used tumble dryer in the world. It's just sitting here. I think we've only used it like 6 times. It's probably got more damage from not using it. But it's because it's in here, and if it was, well, hopefully when we get this work done, if we get this work done, there'll be a utility room where we can stick them both together, and it'll probably get used then. It probably will not work anymore, because that's what happens. You kind of buy this shit, and then it doesn't work anymore because we haven't used it. It just stopped working. It's resigned to, I'm never gonna use me. I'm not gonna work anymore. So I'm just reading it. I've never read the front of that. It's got different settings for that. That's interesting. tumble dryers, eh? So yes, I'm not going to go on too much longer. I have got stuff to say, but I'm trying to wind myself in. Try to make it not too much, because I know I can talk. I talk too much, which is a good thing and a bad thing, but mostly a good thing. But I will inform you of more of my revelations as time goes by. I might not. I'm not sure about next week because I am going to watch the boxing next Saturday. So Saturday morning it's going to be, because it's a Las Vegas fight. So it's the Tyson Fury versus Deontay Wilder heavyweight title fight. So I'll be watching that at my cousin's. So it depends what time I come back, whether I do this or not. Might do it in the car. It depends who's with me. If I'm by myself, which is unlikely, but I was thinking of doing one in the car the other week. But I need a bracket thing to stand it on, so it's like, so I'm not holding it while I'm driving. But I was going to do one in the car, which would be interesting. Yes. So I'm gonna go for a walk. I think. What time is it? The match is on today. 1:45. Match is on 4:30. I've got a couple of hours. Easy. I've got a couple of things I need to go to the shop for. Not petrol or diesel. And yeah, and then I can go for a walk. I'll do that now. Shall I do that now? I'll do that now. So what I say to you is, I will see you later. I don't know what accent that is. I'll see you later. And yeah, we'll catch up. Give me a call if you want to speak to me. If you want to ask me what I was talking about, feel free to. I won't answer. And yeah, if you wanna, yes, just hit me up anytime, and I will endeavour to speak to you. If not, I will call you back definitely. But anyway, that's besides the point. We don't talk enough. That's the takeaway from this, is that's what it's going to be called. Dal Unscripted. We don't talk enough. And yeah, so I love you and leave you anyway. Catch you soon. And I definitely miss you, especially you.